They call you little man or common man. They say your day has dawned, the age of the common man. You don't say that, little man. They do. The vice presidents of great nations, the labor leaders, the repentant sons of burghers, the statesmen and philosophers. They give you the future, but they ask no questions about your past. You have inherited a terrible past. Your heritage is a burning diamond in your hand. That's why I have to tell you. A doctor, a shoemaker, mechanic, or educator that has to know his shortcomings if he is to do his work and earn his living. For several decades now, you have been taking over through the world. The future of the human race will depend on your thoughts and actions. But your teachers and masters don't tell you how you really think and what you really are. No one dares to confront you with the one truth that might make you the unserving master of your fate. You are free in only one respect, free from the self criticism that might help you to govern your own life. I've never heard you complain. You exalt me as the future master of myself and my world. But you don't tell me how a man becomes master of himself. And you don't tell me what's wrong with me, what's wrong with what I think and do. You let the powerful demand power for the little man. But you yourself are silent. You provide powerful men with more power or choose weak, malignant men to represent you. And you discover too late that you are always the dupe. I understand you, because time and time again I've seen you naked in body and soul, without your mask, political label, or national pride. Naked as a newborn babe, naked as a field marshal in his underclothes. I have heard you weep and lament. You have told me your troubles, laid bare your love and yearning. I know you and I understand you. I am going to tell you what you are, little man, because I really believe in your great future. Because the future undoubtedly belongs to you. Take a look at yourself. See yourself as you really are. Hear what none of your leaders or spokesmen dares to tell you. You're a little man, a common man. Consider the double meanings of these words, little and common. Don't run away. Have the courage to look at yourself. But by what right are you lecturing me? I see the question in your frightened eyes. I hear it on your insolent tongue, little man. You are afraid to look at yourself, little man. You are afraid of criticism and afraid of the power that is promised you. What use will you make of your power? You don't know. You are afraid to think that yourself, the man you feel yourself to be, might someday be different from what is it now. Free rather than caught, candid rather than shaming, capable of loving, not like a thief in the night, but in broad daylight. You despise yourself, little man. You say, who am I that I should have an opinion, govern my life, and call the world mine? You are right. Who are you to lay claim to your life? I will tell you who you are. You differ from a great man in only one respect. The great man was once a very little man, but he developed one important quality. He recognized the smallness and narrowness of his thoughts and actions. Under the pressure of some task which meant a great deal to him, he learned to see how his smallness, his pettiness, endangered his happiness. In other words, a great man knows when and in what way he is a little man. A little man doesn't know he is little and is afraid to know. He hides his pettiness and narrowness behind illusions of strength and greatness, someone else's strength and greatness. He is proud of his great generals, but not of himself. He admires an idea he has not had, not one he has had. The less he understands something, the more firmly he believes in it. And the better he understands an idea, the less he believes in it. Let me begin with the little man in myself. For 25 years, I have been speaking and writing in defense of your right and happiness in this world, condemning your inability to take what is your due, to secure what you won in bloody battles, in the barricades of Paris and Vienna, in the American Civil War, in the Russian Revolution. Your Paris ended with Petain and Lowell, your Vienna with Hitler, your Russia with Stalin, and your America may well end in the rule of Ku Klux Klan. You will be more successful in winning your freedom than in securing it for yourself and others. This I knew long ago. What I didn't understand was why time and again, after fighting your way out of a swamp, you sank into a worse one. Then groping and cautiously looking about me, I greedily found out what has enslaved you. Your slave driver is you yourself. No one is to blame for your slavery but yourself. No one else, I say. That's news to you, isn't it? Your liberators tell you that your oppressor Al Wilhelm Nicholas Pope Gregory 28th, Morgan Krupp and Ford. And who are your liberators? Mussolini, Napoleon, Hitler, and Stalin. I say only you yourself can be your liberator. At this point, I hesitate. I claim to be a fighter for purity and truth. But now, after resolving to tell you the truth about yourself, I hesitate for fear of you and your attitude toward the truth. Truth is dangerous when it concerns you. Truth can be solitary, but any mob can preempt it. If that were not so, you wouldn't be where you are. My reason says, tell the truth at any cost. The little man in me says, it will be stupid to put yourself at the mercy of the little man. The little man doesn't want to hear the truth about himself. He doesn't want the great responsibility that has fallen to him. That is his whether he likes it or not. He wants to go on being a little man, or to become a little big man. He wants to get rich or become a party leader or head of the VAV or secretary of a society for moral uplift. But he doesn't want to assume responsibility for his work, for food supply, construction, mining, transportation, education, scientific research, administration, or what have you. Only you yourself can be your liberator. The little man in me says, you have become a great man, known in Germany, Austria, Scandinavia, England, America, and Palestine. The communists attack you. The savers of cultural values hate you. The sufferers from the emotional plague persecute you. You have written 12 books and 150 articles about the misery of life and misery of the little man. Your work is taught at universities. Other great London men say you are a very great man. You are ranked among the giants of scientific thought. You have made the greatest discovery in centuries, for you have discovered cosmic life, energy, and the laws of living matter. You have provided an understanding of cancer. You told the truth, for that you have been hunted from country to country. You have earned a rest. Enjoy your success and your fame. In a few years, your name will be on all lips. You have done enough. Take it easy. Devote yourself to your work on the functional love of nature. That's what the little man in me says, because he's afraid of you, little man. I was in close contact with you for many years because I knew your life through my own and wanted to help you. I remained in contact with you because I saw that I was indeed helping you and that you accepted my help willingly, often with tears in your eyes. Only very gradually did I come to see that you are capable of accepting help but not defending it. I defended it and fought hard for you in your stead. Then your leaders came and shattered my work. You followed them without a murmur. After that, I remained in contact with you in the hope of finding a way to help you without being destroyed by you, either as your leader or as your victim. The little man in me wanted to win you over, to save you, to be regarded by you with the awe that you have a higher mathematics because you have no inkling of what is it. The less you understand, the greater your awe. You know Hitler better than Nietzsche, Napoleon better than Pestalozzi. A king means more than you than Sigmund Freud. The little man in me aspires to win you over, as you are ordinarily won over, with the tom-tom of leadership. I am afraid of you when the little man in me dreams of leading you to freedom. You might discover yourself in me and me in yourself. Take fright and murder yourself in me. For this reason, I am no longer willing to die for you, for your freedom, to be an indiscriminate slave. You don't understand. I am aware that freedom to be an indiscriminate slave is anything but a simple idea.